probably had a tiny penis. I'm just kidding. I don't give a fuck about penis size. It ain't about the size. Another genetic thing people shame each other about that I hate. Cheers. Ew, VA Gamer Girl, that's creepy. Cheers, Myron. Vissy, I've never met a guy. I mean, what human being that is interested in another human being is gonna turn down any titties, barring diseases or dirtiness, right? Like, never. I'm pretty sure every person in the world that is attracted to titties is just really excited to get to hang out with some titties. And or a butt. I know I am. Every lady I've ever had the pleasure of being with, I have never even thought about the shape or anything of the titty. I'm like, I'm gonna suck on that because it's warm and soft. And she seems to like it. Like, yeah, titties are wonderful regardless. Like, that's why I don't, when people try to shame women who get implants and stuff, like, it's not about that. It's about the woman feeling beautiful. It doesn't matter what it looks like to you. It's still gonna be a warm, soft, fleshy tit to play with, you know? Funbarian, how are you? Cheers. Yeah, Funbarian, woo! Most guys I've been with have preferred butt over boobies for obvious reasons. I have a large, juicy butt. But no one's ever complained about my titties a day in my life. Other than when they were pierced. I mean, that's kind of a thing you have to get around, but no complaints. Right? Like, there's a really pretty quote. I can't remember who said it or who it's by, but it was like, imagine how different our romantic choices would be if no one could see anything. If, like, if everyone was blind. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. If you were blind and it was just personality and soft, warm bodies, none of this would be a thing, you know? Ooh, Ludicrous Slimes. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I do like them. Would you drop it in the Discord and tag me? If you don't mind, if you're in the Discord, no pressure if you're not, but then I can put it on later. It's my time to help Katie hit that 420. Fuck yeah, man. We miss a lot of them, so I'd like to hit every one that exists, especially on a Faded Friday. How are you, Faithless? Good morning. Or I guess it's afternoon for me, noon. Yes, piercing my nipples was horrible. I actually did it twice, which is so idiotic. I don't know why I hate myself like this. I took them out at one point, and I don't remember why, and then I got them re-pierced through the scar tissue. It was a horrible mistake. And it feels, to me, I could feel that needle go through every fucking layer of my nip flesh. Like, I could hear it in my mind, like, and I was not high or anything, like, oh, and it just, when the needle goes in and then they put the piercing in, it just feels so tight. I don't know. I don't have huge nipples. I don't have small nipples. I have like normal size nipples, but the healing process is pretty gross. They bleed and then they ooze. It's gonna ruin every bra you own. I still have bras with stains in them from my fucking nipple piercings. It was horrible. Thinking about it just makes me like push in and hurt it a little bit. Oh, it was horrible. I'd rather get a tattoo on my taint than ever have my nips pierced again. And it's just like, it's a piercing you have to get around. Like, if you're like me, when I get down to fucking, I don't want to like be gentle and worry about things like that. And so, like, for instance, when I had a nipple piercing, you have to be kind of gentle when you go for it. You know, you don't want to rip it because your skin is so thin on your nip knobs. That thing gets pulled any which way, a sweaty chest, a hairy chest, anything, it's going to rip a little bit, and then it's going to have to heal all over again. You're going to get the blood and the ooze, and it's going to be really gross. And I mean, I like that my partner can just like wolf down my titty and not worry about it. I don't know. I don't want things in the way for the sexy times. That's just me though. It was a horrible experience. And it's just like, it's one of those things that's just never really heals. And it's really, really delicate. Like I got him pierced once. Took him out for some reason. Got him pierced again through the scar tissue. Horrible decision. Was so fucking horrifically painful. I teared, like uncontrollable tears out of my eyes. And what happened was they healed up okay. Still annoying. They stay annoying forever, especially if you have to wear a bra because your tits, you know, the bra like squishes your tits up. So it's pushing that barbell around or the whatever you've got in them. And I was getting into my shower and I don't have like flat, saggy titties. I have like very dense, perky boobies. So I was getting into my shower and I had like a glass shower door and my nip just barely nicked the shower door. And it tore, because your nipple skin is very thin, tore it just enough, like a paper cut. It just didn't heal for like 3 weeks. I just couldn't get it to heal. It fucking hurt. And I just said, you know what? I'm an adult woman. And if someone doesn't like my titties without a fucking piece of metal in them, they can suck my metaphorical spirit dick. And I took them out. I still have them in like a little jewelry box as a memory, but I don't want high maintenance shit in my life. I have lots of weird ear piercings and my nose pierced, and I'm done. Tattoos all the way. Tattoos, my dudes. I'm telling you, you want to know the upkeep of this? I put lotion on it. Sunscreen, to be exact. If the piercing isn't part of the fun, it just gets in the way. Yeah, I agree. I'd rather, like, have kinky fun. By the way, someone got me some cool shit off my kinky lists. I got some cool packages in the mail. No, you can't see them here because that's against TOS. It can burn you if we have to defib you many times, but 9 times out of 10, unless you're at some fucking ancient hospital, they don't use metal pads anymore. They don't use like metal clear. We don't do those anymore. We have literally a sticky pad. A big one goes on top of your heart, and a big one goes on the side of your ribs right here. And we have a machine that times all the shocks, and it will shock you, and then we'll go down and do compressions and shit. But if that pad is on that nipple piercing, it can burn it. Like, it'll heat up that nipple piercing and burn you. You know? Yeah, I mean, why get something you're gonna have to maintain forever, is my opinion. It's not my thing. Maybe if you're one of those lucky chicks with tiny, tiny, tiny titties and you can wear no bra and just wear t-shirts and be like fashionable, sure, they'll work for you, but I wear bras. The autofibs are dope. They work really well, unless you're like a nasty, sweaty mess, which happens a lot, honestly. Oh, we pay attention to everything, Sean. Honestly, I think your senses for memory and shit are heightened when you're like, you know, trying to save someone from death. Because I remember the weirdest details about like the way people smelled and their eye colors. Like at least I did. I absorbed the strangest facts about people when I was saving them. You see weird shit. Tattoos. I remember people's tattoos. It's weird. Your brain remembers strange things in those times. Not everything, of course, but weird shit like that. Tattoos, piercings, because you're there for a long time. Like, codes aren't quick. I've never been to a quick code. Most of the time, like, it usually takes about 30 minutes to bring someone back if you're going to get them back. I've coded someone for 2 hours before. So I'm just sitting at the head of the bed holding a fucking intubation tube in their mouth as best I can and squeezing a bag. So I'm trying to give as much oxygen into their chest as possible while adult techs and nurses are doing compressions 3 inches into the chest. So I'm fighting that pressure to ventilate a patient while they're doing compressions. And so to like not be exhausted, you know, when you go running or something, or you biked, you know, when you go on this extremely long bike ride, you have to like bring your brain somewhere else to not think about the pain in your calves. It's kind of like that. Like, you can't think about your hand or the patient or anything. So you just end up looking at stuff and you remember really weird stuff. Yeah, it almost slows it down. So, but it almost speeds it up at the same time. Like, time goes really slow, so you're doing shit like crazy fast, but to you it's very rotary. But then all of a sudden 2 hours goes by. It's very strange. I don't know if that has to do with the adrenaline or probably. I don't know. It's very weird. I remember like strange things. Like one of the first patients I ever coded at Hopkins, I remember I coded him for a really long time. And when we said, okay, we're calling it, he died. Doctor called time of death. We all step back, have a moment of silence, talk about what happened, talk about, you know, this is why we're calling the moment of death, whatever. I looked down and there was like 3 long blue hairs from my head stuck to his sweaty chest and like stuck under the sticker. And I just sat there and stared at it for a really long time. It was weird. But it's almost like you know, when you're like in a traumatic incident, you remember really weird facts about it because it's like burned in that moment. It's like weird shit like that. I'll remember the way people smell or just people's faces. Like, I've told you guys the sad story. I won't go into details, but when I worked at the tiny hospital in Washington,
and we're off.
I had to do adults and children. Like, I had to work peds, NICU, and adults. It was terrible. It was everything. And I had a 3-year-old who had drowned, and his eyes are burned into my skull. I'll never forget that little kid's eyes. His name is Tristan. That was over 7 years ago. But I could probably tell you how many eyelashes he had and how many pieces of dirt were stuck in his eyelashes. Just stuck. Because we coded him for a long time because obviously it's a child. You never give up on a child.
Hey, what's up, hon?
Unfortunately, when we got him, he was passed. We just, you know, you still code a child, hoping a miracle exists. They don't, but you hope, you know, it's a kid. Which is why I went to work at Hopkins, because it was strict adult care. I could never do that again.
Wanted you to know
Watching children die is not something you want to experience.
That's something to do with when Orpheus went in here after you.
Angel of Death reporting in.
Oh, that's
How are you,
sweet of
faithless
him.
soul? How's
Nice
life going?
enough guy for an Olympian. Yeah, he was the one who dropped me off here in the first place. No hard feelings here. He was just doing his job. It was Orpheus who messed everything up.
Oh. She's so judgmental of poor little Orpheus.
Sure, here.
Yep,
So
I have
good.
smells in my head for sure. Same, Faithless, same. My mom told me, she's a respiratory therapist too, she's still working, of course, 'cause she'll never retire. She told me that rates, like COVID patients, they're starting to get more and more COVID patients, but it's not because COVID's getting worse or anything, it's because people are stopping caring. Like, at first, he did the monster mash. At first, everybody was being really careful and washing their hands and wearing a mask, and people are getting really lax, and that's why they're all getting COVID. That's what I was gonna say. Cheers! Oh, I gotta pack a bowl. Thank you for reminding me. It's Faded Friday. I can't leave a bowl unattended. It's just shame. Shame. Nursing school almost killed me. You know what's funny? Respiratory school did not kill me. It was the state tests that made me want to die. Oh my God. I don't know if it's the same for nursing. Respiratory state tests are so fucking blown out, extreme, not realistic. It's really, really hard to separate your brain. Like, you literally have to learn untrue information to pass the state exams that you have to pay for. They're like $300 minimum a piece. And I had to take 3. I don't know how many nurses have to take. I have to do 2 clinicals and a written. A dispensary, why can your dad stay in the car? I mean, does your dad have to go into the dispensary? Some dispensaries do curbside pickup these days, man. My dispensary will do online orders and curbside pickup. Get the shame bell. Do I have a shame bell? I don't think I have one on my board. I should get a shame bell. Yeah, I feel like that's basically us. Like, I was thinking about this the other day, Northbound. This actually kind of goes along with what you just said. I was thinking, There are those of us who are doing our best to stay at home. We're doing everything in our power to make it successful to stay at home. We're not staying at home and complaining and like begging for things. We're staying at home and hoping the world complies. And then the other half of the world is trying desperately to make it go back to the way it was. So it's like half of us have accepted the world will never be the way it was, and the other half is desperately trying to make it go back to that way. And it's kind of this, it's like, I feel like that, like us that are staying home, wearing masks, cleaning our hands, cleaning everything, being really cautious. We're all just waiting for a new world. We're like waiting. We're just waiting for everything to sort itself out so we can come out again. Like turtles. We're in hibernation. I feel like this is the new normal. I think we'll do more social activities, but the masks and stuff I think will be the new normal. And honestly, I'm not mad about it. I really like masks. I never did any of that, Chronicle. I've never had like a really active out of my house social life. It's always been online. So I've never had that ever. I've not been a bar person. Like I like to go like dancing once in a while or go play darts, but I don't want to just go like sit at a bar, sit at a restaurant and drink. I like to do something, play bocce ball, go on a hike. Move my cheese, dude, word. What up, theater nerd? How you doing, honeybean? Oh, I really miss concerts. Okay, I definitely did that. I actually had High Lung tickets for this November, and they got moved to next November. I still get to see him again, but I'm pissed. That was one of Zeke's birthday presents. Cheers. Mark, I've said that for a while, dude. I think whatever, if there's gods, I thank my lucky stars that I live the life I do because it's enabled me to work from home, honestly. Well, I mean, I would have worked from home anyways, but it gave me this option to survive this pandemic pretty much. I mean, other than when I actually have to leave the house, it's pretty stress-free, you know? Like, I do my thing, I stay clean. I don't hang out with people that aren't clean. We hang out with Scott and Bree and the kids, and they're great. They don't want their kids to get COVID, so they're really good about it. And they also have the fortunate that they can stay home with the kids, which is great. And some people don't have that, so I feel very fortunate. And for those of you that have to go into work every day, I hope I can at least entertain you and give you like something funny to watch while you're out there working. I thank you so much for sacrificing your livelihood and your life. I appreciate you.
Your name, it means great hunter, Zagreus. I guess your mother Nyx must have expected someday that you'd pick up a few pointers from myself.
Plays on Roll20, that's fucking dope, dude. You know, Tony, I know my mom, for as technologically not sound as she is, she actually figured out how to use Zoom. And she Zoom calls her girlfriends now. Like, I'm just so proud of her. She still goes shopping and shit, like, for fun, which scares me and worries me. But she's doing that instead of going out with her friends, and I'm really proud of her for figuring that out. What up, Eliza? How are you? How are meetings? Our lives have not changed other than wearing a mask while out and extra washing. I feel bad for everyone. I don't think it's a hard time. I think, honestly, it's people who are... I mean, Via Gamer Girl, if we all think about it, we are so fortunate to have, like, this online world we live in.
Yes.
We have this community that we can all get pretty fucking social with, and we don't have to be within each other's reach or COVID cough distance. And there is a huge population of people who do not have that. They don't use the internet. My parents, they have no internet. I mean, they have internet, but they use it for like Facebook. You know, they have no idea how to be social on it. They don't have online communities at all to be friends with. Like, and they are desperate to get out and talk to humans. And I get it. Like, I sympathize, but it's also selfish behavior at the same time. It's hard. I don't know. I get it, but we're really fortunate. We're really, really fortunate to have what we have. Not just my channel, just in general, online communities. That's my mom. My mom said, you know, Mark, my mom told me that she goes to the grocery store for fun. For fun. She's bored. David! Yeah, Liza, that's cool. LZT wants to help me fix Blackout Club. So we might do that sometime tonight. I don't know if he wanted to do it tonight or not. But yeah, I got nothing. I was gonna draw more. I only socialize with streamers, dude. I only socialize with you guys. Some of you are streamers. Some of you are just dope-ass bitches. I don't know.
Olympus, I accept this message.
I've received a letter. It's official now. Which part? Which part? What's official now? Are those people in trouble for stealing your shit? Did you get them? Ooh. What's flood shot? Your cast damages foes in an area and knocks them away. Your cast damages foes in an area and can deflect. Oh no, I'm good. I got deflect. It's officially you're super cool. No, you're super cool. Thanks. Takes one to know one. Oh. Ah. Boom. Shaka-laka-laka. I order and do everything online these days and only go out to like the pharmacy. Me too. I literally only go out to places that don't deliver. We've had to go get groceries just because it was this summer. It was so hot that delivery hours, if they delivered groceries and I didn't get them for 10 minutes, I mean, if we got salad, they went bad. Literally, it was that hot. Thank you, thank you. Where are my papers? Here. It's official. My dogs made it official this morning. Super cool. Shredded notebook paper. That's how you get cool, guys. Exactly. Like, you couldn't get anything but, like, potato chips. That I'm super cool. Yeah, I can't wait till it's cooler so I can get my groceries and not worry about it. I would love that. After you take damage, damage foes around you and briefly deflect. Yes. Yes, please. Oh, heal, Katie. You simple. Uh-oh. Boss fight? I don't know. No? Did we just get a lucky... We just got a lucky bee. No fish, right? I'm not missing a fish. No. Cool. No, it'd be the Hydra. Is it the Hydra? It's the Hydra. No, it's not. Okay, I was like, damn, already? Oh, my shit doesn't hurt me anymore. Thank Jeebus. What up, ho? Come for me, slut.
There we go.
There we go. Where you at? Beach? I don't think so. Look at that, I deflected on your ass. What you gonna do? What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk inside your trunk. I'm gonna get you drunk. Get you love drunk on my humps, my humps. All lovely lady lumps. Check it out. I do it on the daily. I drive those brothers crazy. They give me lots of ices. Something. I don't really like Fergie, to be honest. Not my faves. Woo! How's it feel to be deflected your own pain? Quit hitting yourself. Quit hit. Oh. I got too high. Uh-oh. Lay back, girl. Boy. Bitch. Honeybean. Honeybean. Lay back and drink some water. For real, though. Are you too high right now? Like, for real? Or are we telling a story? You're too high right now. Okay, my love. Drink some water. If you have a sucky candy or like a sucker or something to put in your mouth, and take your mind off it. Drink water, though. Water's the most important thing. Do you think weed can inspire creativity? I don't know. It could enhance it, but no, I don't think inspire it. I don't think if you're like creative blocked, I don't think smoking weed will suddenly give you ideas. No. For real, Mel, I'm here for you. You're my most favorite gentle them. And I don't want you freaking out. But for real. water, and a sucky thing usually helps, or chips or something.
Some darkness.
And just hanging out with us. Have I told you guys about those amazing, they're gender neutral ways to address your audience? My wonderful theydy, Andrew, gave them to me. It's theydies and gentle thems, and I love it. I want to make it a sign above my stream so I remember to say it, like in rainbow letters. Theydies and gentle thems. I love it so much. It's like kind of cheesy, but also an amazingly clever way to address gender neutrally, and I live for that because I have so many friends who are gender neutral, like gender non-binary. Thank you, my brain. Right? Theydies and gentle thems. Isn't that the best? I don't even know where they got it, but I love it. By the way, I apologize if I fuck up anyone's pronouns. You're very welcome to correct me at any time and shape because I respect your pronouns. I think gender is stupid, and people who make a big deal out of it are just lazy. Theydies and gentle thems. Isn't that great? Yeah, theydies and gentle thems. Yeah, I love it. It's pretty good. Yeah, because like I use dude a lot and bitch, but a lot of the times people will be like, oh man, I actually present as a woman. And I'm like, oh, dude is just like, I call my dog dude, like everything's dude. I shouldn't compare a transgendered person to a dog. That was horrible. You know what I mean? Like, dude is just something I say to everyone, but to some people, it is gender conformative, and I don't want to offend anybody, so I love theydies and gentle thems. Folks, I use y'all. Y'all is kind of I picked it up when living in Maryland, and it's pretty good, but I love theydies and gentle thems. It's just, it's so eloquent and well done. I don't know where Andrew got it, but I adore it. It's perfection. My dog looks like she's in pain, but she's just sleeping in a really weird position. It is generic to most people, but to those people that, I mean, this is how I view it. Some people are transitioning right now. So if you're a transgender woman, you probably want to be a woman. I want to identify as a woman. Or if you just went non-binary, it's important to identify as that thing that you've just... So maybe it's not so much as like being offended I call them dude, but it's like, hey, I'd prefer you if you called me dudette because I'd really like to bring out my femininity, you know? And I respect that. It's like, I don't know. I just want everyone to be happy and it's easy. It's like remembering someone's name, me, you know? I wish we could put people's pronouns on their names in Twitch. That would be amazing. We should suggest that to Twitch. Hey, Ko, if you're listening, you and your whatever, that order of highly paid Twitch people. Who are they? I don't know. I can get, how many gems are those? 24 gems. How many gems do I have? Exactly 0, but health would be better.
I'll pay for that.
Oh, really? Oh, I love that. In your channel? Ooh, Jackass Jimmy, cheers! No cheers for you, Mel. Y'all motherfuckers, right? Most of us did touch our mothers with our mouths on their vaginas at one point, unless you were a C-section, in which case you're just a guts baby. Yeah, I love learning and updating. I think it's important to learn and change and grow as we grow as humans. Stagnation is not how you grow as a society. And honestly, like, why are people so uppity about others wanting to be identified? I mean, it's like someone changing their name. Like, who the fuck cares? Respect someone's want to be what they want to be. I don't know. Me too. I would love to have it. Pretend cheers, yeah. Just like wave it around your face. Wouldn't that be cool to have pronouns in chat though? I mean, not everyone would have to have pronouns, obviously, if you don't care. But if it's important to you, I think that would be really cool. I'm gonna tweet it. It's not a shower thought, it's a Hades thought. Why? Shush, why? Shush, shush, shush. Hey, 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 hey! Hey, Trick! Stop it. Don't be a weirdo. Come here. Don't be weird. We don't bark at nothing, okay? Thank you for coming. Thank you